Shit. What up there, anime and manga communities? This is your boy chdeaaanime, whatever you want to call me. And today, I'm here to talk about Kingdom Chapter 402. Now, this week's chapter of Kingdom. This week's chapter of Kingdom marks the move from high-octane action to the subtle, what is the word I'm looking for? To the subtleness of political conflicts. So we go from direct, manly fisticuffs to underhanded cheats and schemes of politicalism and all that. So now this week's chat, before I get into the chapter, I just want to go ahead and say my camera's still acting stupid, so hopefully I can get through this video without desync. If I can't, I apologize. Y'all know the deal. Now, this week's chapter Kingdom starts off with Shin and what are their names? Kyoga and Shosu, I think their names are. And they're all talking about, you know, how the barrier, the fortress is coming along. It's been like 3 months since the Battle of Choyu. And they're, you know, talking about, yeah, the fortress is coming along well. And like, they're also mentioning how the city of Sanyu, another territory just taken from Wei by Ken, is now getting a lot of population life. Because they're sending people over there, and most likely sending those people over there so that they can send more people over to Choyu so that they can continue to build this fortress. And then one of the guys, I think it was Shosu, says, yo, do you really honestly think we can do this? Like, do you think we can get, like, who would want to bring their families to the front lines? And then Shin doesn't really answer the question in a way. He just says no retreat. Like when dude asked that, like, why would anyone want to bring their families to the front lines? And then this nigga Shin says no retreat. That's not really an answer to why anyone would want to bring their families to the front. Like, unless he's saying, like, we're forcing niggas to come down here. Like, there's no question. You coming. It don't matter if it's the front lines. Get your ass down here and help. So, I mean, if he's saying it from that aspect, then that makes perfect sense. If he's not, then it's like, I don't see the incentive, really. So, from there, you see, a flashback of him talking to Toe about, the whole, the dissolving of the 7 warring states and bringing down Wei and getting a foothold and all that goodness. So this is really the big moment, and Shin really glorifies that. He's like, look, once we make Choyu a fortress, this is the foothold we need, and we're gonna start the invasion of Wei from this point on. Only 2 options can come out of this. We lose or they lose. Like, it is that real. And I can't wait to see this invasion go down. But then one of Shin's soldiers comes up and tells him, hey, Kyokai's unit is getting hit up by some Wei soldiers. And as they forecasted, the Wei wouldn't just sit back and let this freaking fortress be built like nothing. And so Shin, Kyoga, and Shosu head over to go help out Kyokai. And then we jump over to the Zhao military base, where they're speaking with their king about, the coming issues with the war, with Ken taking over Wei. And there's a lot of issues with this, with Zhao. Zhao used to be one of the biggest powers, but now I feel like, from what I was gathering, they've kind of fallen off because of Riboku being banished for that little time, for like the years that he was banished for. I think it was like 3 years or something like that. Which, let me be real with you. Even though Riboku failed, dude came closer to bringing down Ken than anyone else ever has. So I feel like he should have got some cookie points for that. Banishing him, but I mean, I guess, I don't know, I wouldn't have banished my tactician, especially Riboku, seeing as how he's the dude who killed Oki. I'd have let him chill there with me and continue to bolster up our military strength as we licked our wounds, like Chu is doing, because that's what's mentioned in the chapter, is how Chu has been, ever since the Coalition War, bolstering up its forces and getting stronger. And Ken, obviously, from the war grew stronger because they won. So it's looking like Chu and Ken are going to be the 2 top superpowers, and now Zhao is trying to get to that level too. But the king, I think I'm pretty sure they're talking to the king or another one of the generals. I don't know if we've seen the Zhao king. Like, it's been so long since we've seen the person. I'm kind of confused, but I think the person that Riboku was talking to is the Zhao king. So the Zhao king mentions how, he mentions how currently the king of Ken, Aishe, is locked in a political struggle against Rui Fui. And he is like, dude, man, I really like this part of Kingdom because it's exciting in the oddest way. Like, you would think in a series about war, when you would step off the battlefield and you got into this political bull crap, you'd be like, oh, it's politics. Who cares? No, dude. When we get into politics, I'm like, yo, well, yeah, because Rio Fu is such a troll. This man is like, I feel like the dude who writes Kingdom, I can't remember his name right now, but the dude who writes Kingdom gave him that face for a reason. You know, that's how like his face pretty much like never has emotion. This dude is just stroking his beard, chilling. Like, dude, he's a master troll. He's a master troll. And so then, as the king mentions that, we jump over to Kanyo, where they're currently having, the two factions are having arguments about money and where to send the money, if they're going to send it to Sanyo for the new population growing up there, or Shoyu. And as they're arguing, Shay and freaking Ryufu is just like they're just staring off against each other. And then amidst that chaos, a curveball was thrown. The Queen Mother returns. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not see that shit coming. Like, no prediction could have get. I thought that part of the story was done, but she's back. She's back. So when she comes in, they're like, yo, what the fuck? What? And she all says that she wants to buy, I think my camera just desynced, but whatever. She says that she wants to buy Choyu and Sanyu. Now, I'm sure we're going to get reasons as to why she might want to do this. This is obviously some sort of power play trick so that she can get up in the ranks of power. Or it could be a possibility to help Shay out. Maybe she's feeling like some motherly duty. Anyways, okay. If she gets motherly duty now, I don't know what to say, but either way it goes, I'm sure she's gonna have some rationale about it. Like, the way that she sees it is, the two factions don't really have a lot of money to spare, and since she has the money to help both cities, it's the smartest decision to give it to her. Like, I could see something like that going down, but only time will tell. We'll have to see the next week's chapter of Kingdom and see where this is going. But this is definitely very interesting turn of events, and I'm looking forward to seeing where the rest of this political shit is going to. And I just want to go ahead and mention this last thing, is that Aishay's coming of age ceremony is in 1 year in Kingdom's time, which means that it's time. The next time skip we get will be 1 year from this point, and that means it's finally time for the final clash. I've been waiting for this shit since Kingdom started. For these niggas to take this troll scumbag down. I can't, dude, oh my god, I can't wait for that. And like, I'm just really, you gotta understand why I'm so interested to see them take him down. Mubu is on his side, that other tactician dude is on his side. Like, this is gonna be a serious fight. And I'm just interested to see who's on whose side, and dude, but then this also leaves them open for like, this is gonna be boss. This is gonna be a boss. Like, when that, I'm calling it right now, guaranteed, that is gonna be one of the most boss arcs in Kingdom. I'm calling it. I'm just saying that final battle between Aisha and Rifu is gonna like be like, I'm not gonna say coalition war levels of awesome, like, cause I don't know, like, coalition war, coalition war. I wish I started freaking doing review Let's Talks for the coalition war, cause that war was anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and call that a Let's Talk for this week. Cannot wait to see where this political stuff is going. I cannot wait for that final battle against Rifu in Kanyo, where it's more than likely gonna take place. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign out now. This is your boy Chdia signing out. Please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and do other things to help Black Brother thrive if you would like to. Because I know a lot of people don't like it when you ask them to like rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm just gonna say this at the end of every video. If you would like to, it really helps me out. It definitely gives you like a morale boost when you see a like and a comment. So if you would like to, support me further, I would appreciate it. Thank you. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. It's been golden. Peace out, anime and manga communities. I forgot to do my Black Brother Thrive thing. Well, I'll remember to do it in my next video.